Three, two, one.
All right. I'm Vector 4K, and this is Steven. We're gonna do a reaction video.
How are you? Also known as Nyoma.
Yep, we're gonna do a reaction video of this Actman video. What's the video called? Will Gaming Kill You? News reports in video games. So, Steven here, or Nyoma, he sent me this video, and we're gonna watch it together. So, yeah. Are you ready, Steven?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
All right, man. This looks interesting. I'm excited.
Oh man. I've always loved how media portrays gaming in like such a negative light.
I know, right?
Reporter man, and today I ask the important questions. Are you giving your child digital heroin?
I don't know why anyone would have Fortnite in their home because it is like giving a child heroin.
Do you
What?
Gaming disorder?
The World Health Organization recognized a condition known as gaming disorder.
And does the new Call of
Gaming
Duty
disorder.
actually allow
How is this real?
a terrorist?
I don't understand.
That's right, folks.
Yeah, I know,
Top
right?
Story of the day.
It's like that time when your parents will tell you not to sit too close to the screen or you go blind.
Right, or like when they're like, "Oh, don't make that face; you'll get stuck like that."
Yeah, yeah, that one. Oh my god! Like my family or my cousins, they'll do like a really funny face, and you won't be able to see this, but they'll be doing like this. They'll be doing something with their nose and eyes like this, you know. And then my grandma would be like, "Stop doing that! You're gonna get your face stuck like that for the rest of your life, and you're gonna be ugly."
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm ready to resume. Are you?
Yeah.
All right.
It's on the dangers of gaming.
What's up, everybody? This is the Actman here, and today we're going to be taking a look at some of the most interesting news reports on video games. I've done this before in videos like the War Against Video Games and others, but those are more documentary style. This is not. We are going bottom of the barrel, the craziest, most out-of-touch news reports I've ever seen. I feel like it's always interesting to see what mainstream media has to say about video games and what they've had to say about them over the years. Is Fortnite too addictive? How many games put your kids at risk of pedophiles? There's a lot of fun questions for us to answer.
Now, when I first launched my investigation, it was a slow news day. And on slow news days, the only thing the news does is fearmonger. But what was I going to fearmonger today? Naturally,
very true.
It was video games. They're too violent, too sexual. They increase aggressive behavior in adolescents.
Players commit gruesome acts like these using top-of-the-line
Oh, what is this? This is Morrowind?
Oh my god.
My investigation.
Oh, it's so lifelike. I'm gonna turn into a terrorist.
I know, right?
The right place to start.
The Missouri Internet Task Force says adults are now using systems like Nintendo Wii, Xbox, PlayStation, and Webkins to talk to children inappropriately.
That's right. This is the game, and you actually create your own character, house, and even town. And when connected to the internet, you can talk to people across the country.
Yeah.
And kids have no say as to what some of these characters say to them. For example, this character could be the man in California.
That's an NPC, dude.
What?
Tonight that asks for images from Missouri children.
Oh my god.
It's an NPC.
Tort timer? Could be. It could be.
Tort timer's it could be a pedophile.
Could also be her.
And kids have no say as to what some of these characters might say to them. For example, this could be the man police are warning about tonight who asked for pictures from Cyrodiil children.
I cannot come up with any legitimate reason that an adult would be playing that particular game.
No reason. No reason for an adult to play Animal
Wow,
Crossing. Only
really?
bad reasons.
Anderson says adults playing
this like
Animal Crossing, similar
early
games,
2000s?
are likely doing it for the wrong reasons.
Crime alert. We abuse.
We abuse.
It's going to take parents paying attention
Wow.
to keep this problem from exploding.
What you'll find in a lot of these news reports from like the early mid-2000s, like the news tries to frame the most innocuous of things as a problem.
I really like his
when
collections.
Really, all it comes back to is just parents.
Oh yeah,
knowing what
dude,
the
I
fuck
fucking
kids are
love
doing.
all the Pokemon
really
he's
nice
got.
furniture.
3 children
Oh, yeah.
have been reported as being involved in this. Anderson says this is not a reason to be paranoid, but
Oh, is
something
that? That's
to
the
be
guy
aware
that
of.
does the
Well, it's not
pedophile
a reason-
videos.
Wait, what?
That's the Anderson. I think she's talking about the that guy Anderson. He's the one that sets up pedophiles to get arrested.
Oh, How to Catch a Predator?
How to Catch a Predator, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I actually seen a lot of, you know Moist Critical?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does, like, videos where he watches those things and react to it. Yeah, that shit's
They're
crazy.
so fucking funny, man.
Dude, it's
He's
so
like-
messed up.
He goes, what are you doing?
You
Making a
sit down.
mistake.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
What
All right.
are you doing?
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Be paranoid, we are still going to produce a news segment to try and invoke those feelings of paranoia within you. Sponsor time! This is either the best decision I've made or the worst. Hell if it is, Chief. I'll still be able to buy a pair of the Raycon Everyday Earbuds. Raycon's earbuds go for half the price of other premium brands, but they
Is that right?
sacrifice none of the quality and sound just as good.
that my
I don't
brother?
know about that.
And with over 50,000 5-star reviews, it seems the people have spoken on their quality. They come with optimized gel tips that fit perfectly.
I don't know, man. He looks just like you.
Oh, shit, I should be getting paid then, huh? I'm
yeah.
sponsored.
Yeah.
The perfect
Get royalties, bro.
vacations, my personal favorite, going on runs. And if your parent, sibling, or significant other is yapping off about how you play video
Google
games
can't tell
8
the
hours a
difference.
day, well, just turn on the noise isolation feature, and you'll tune out all of that
Their
garbage.
facial recognition
I like to put
system
in
can't tell
everyday
between
earbuds
each
when I'm doing chores
and every
around
one
the
of
house,
us.
or if I just
Oh,
listen
yes,
to
that's
an
right,
awesome
that's right.
podcast.
Yeah.
And the carrying case is so compact.
Every time
you
it
can
tries,
take it anywhere.
the
It only gets
camera
better because
says,
if you go to
"Uh-oh,
The
Bing,
did someone close their eyes?"
If the Yakuza steals your phone, tough luck, buddy.
Click the link
Yeah.
in the description and the pinned comment.
Yeah, for
Order
real.
yourself a pair of the Everyday Earbuds today. And thank you, Raycon, for sponsoring this video.
You're so stupid.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm sweating.
Hi, we're Visible, the wireless company who thinks
That's too funny.
families, no random roommates.
Kids can't put it down.
It has lots of graphics.
It has lots of graphics.
It's got lots of graphics.
So many graphics.
Hang on a second. That's so funny.
Kids can't put it down.
It has lots of graphics.
He's laughing too.
The clips they choose are always the fucking funniest.
It has lots of graphics.
It has lots of graphics.
Yeah.
Nintendo DS is going to
Oh,
redefine portable handheld gaming.
Do you remember Nintendo, the first Nintendo DS? It was like,
Oh my god, dude.
it was made out of
yeah.
steel. And
It's fucking crazy. I had a
You
Nintendo
can-
DS, man.
yeah.
I fucking love that shit.
dude, you can literally
Oh, my
kill someone
camera
with that
fucked
thing.
up.
No, it's fine. Keep it
Hold
rolling.
on. Hold on. Ah, shit. And start recording. Okay, we're good.
Alright.
Oh, and let's do it.
Alright, and we're back.
iPod is redefining music.
Well, stop the music, because it's also redefining how vulnerable your kids are to child molesters.
Oh my god.
What?
How? Explain to me how you arrived
This isn't
at
real,
point.
right?
Along
This
with the
can't
game
be real.
capability, Nintendo DS comes with a feature called PictoChat.
PictoChat.
Oh
PictoChat?
yeah, dude.
Bro,
Okay,
okay,
yeah,
but
yeah.
listen,
I can understand that.
I can understand how that would work, right? But a lot of the
yeah.
times back then, when the DS was out, the only way you were able to use PictoChat
Mm-hmm.
is if you were nearby another Nintendo DS.
Oh my gosh!
The DSs had to connect to each other.
Oh, okay. So
you could still use Wi-Fi, but Wi-Fi back then wasn't as popular.
Dude, that's kind of creepy though. This stuff actually did happen though. Yeah. People with DSs are like 30 at the time, and they see a little kid, and they fucking sit close to them, and they just start freaking messaging them. And the kid has like no idea because they're like
Nintendo
7.
DS too? Oh, you want to see my Nintendo DS? It's got a Pikachu on it.
God, yeah. Where are you at? I'm actually really close to you. Yeah, you want to meet up?
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, dude, that's fucked up. I could see how. Okay, yeah, I can see definitely.
I can see that because also, I mean, think about it. Like, let's say you're in a suburban area, right?
Yeah.
And you got this fucking creepy guy. He's just wandering the streets of the suburban area, and he finds his way within your Wi-Fi range. And lo and behold, your child is playing PictoChat, and he's on PictoChat. This is completely fucking by chance, you know?
Yeah.
But, I mean, it could happen.
No, seriously,
but
like
the
I can see
possibility of it happening
that could happen.
Kind of low.
Yeah,
unless
possibility
the
very
child
low,
is alone. Unless the child is alone in a public area.
Yep.
That I could see. But even then, why wouldn't the predator just swoop up the child?
Yeah, for real. I don't know. That's weird, but I guess we'll find out more.
Go ahead.
Okay.
PictoChat?
Well, let me explain. You open the DS unit, you turn it on, you push PictoChat, and your DS unit is an open book. Anyone can write your child messages, send them sketches. Anyone who has a DS
not
the only
anyone.
Reason anybody ever used PictoChat.
Anyone within range. Let's be real.
And send them to your siblings as you both giggled in separate rooms. Any other use of PictoChat was illegal.
Here's an example of what can happen. With Melanie and Marissa upstairs in the...
But no, he's right though. Like, the only time I used PictoChat was with my friends in middle school at the time.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that's
they'll be drawing penises and shit and sending it to each other. So yeah, seems like a childish thing to do,
shit.
you know?
Like the thing I did was it was like me and 4 other friends, and we all had our Nintendo DSs, and we're doing the PictoChat thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, I started out, I drew the head of a dick. And then everybody just started drawing lines for the shaft in each message, and we made this long penis.
Oh my god! Oh yeah, for educational purposes, right?
Educational purpose, yeah.
Okay, all right.
It's all about anatomy and stuff.
In the bedroom, I was downstairs sending them messages. What's your dog's name? What's your name? Where do you go to school? Where do you live?
What the fuck? Creep.
Okay, asshole.
What do you?
All right, asshole. Listen.
In this house that I'm messaging you in?
Marissa's mom was watching as Melanie and Marissa answered my questions, and she didn't like what she saw.
Especially when I saw Melanie write in the address.
What's 2, 4, 5.
Granted, the girls
is this stage like
what?
The camera's right there. The camera's like right there in her face, though.
But listen, all right, jackass. This fucking guy, this fucking jackass. Okay, the child already knows you're a safe person because you're with her mom.
Right?
He's already there in your house.
What if the girl that's writing the message in this screen, this pause footage here, what if she like looks back at this and is like, "Mom, what do you mean?
Why did you make me do that?"
Yeah, why'd you make me do that?
But also like, and she even sent me her address. Dude, you're at her address. It doesn't matter at that point.
Yeah, I know, right? I know, but I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to say, "Hey, kids are dumb. They'll reply to anything, you know." But
this is such a baited ass fucking like.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
Yep, I know. It's funny.
Go ahead.
It was me sending the messages, but they'd only met me minutes before.
And I could have been a child molester.
And remember Marissa chatting with her friend in the other car? That means a molester driving along could see your child in the back seat and start sending messages while you're in the front seat.
What?
What's up?
As to what's happening.
Oh my god!
If I remember correctly, don't you have to be able to accept a PictoChat
lobbies?
I think so.
The logistics of that alone make my head spin.
Well, a Colorado family is looking
I don't
for
remember. It's been
answers
so
tonight
long.
after they say the Nintendo gaming system they bought for their 5-year-old had porn loaded onto it.
What? the PlayStation 1 startup.
Brighton Giles had wanted a Nintendo 3DS all year.
It was a 3DS that had porn on it?
When Santa brought it to him, he was ecstatic, but yesterday morning, that excitement turned into horror. When he turned on the gaming system, he found pornographic pictures on the gaming system.
How does that
SpongeBob?
I'm so confused. Who puts porn on the
SpongeBob
3DS?
porn.
Can you even do
You see that though? Like, watch. It cuts off like at SpongeBob.
Pornographic pictures on the gaming system.
How does that even...
SpongeBob.
Why? Why are they thinking?
I don't know. No, I'm just saying. It's just funny how it cut out on SpongeBob at that moment.
Dad, this DS has porn on it, and I handed him the DS, and he just got up and walked right to the phone.
I feel so bad for this kid. Honestly, I probably would have done
All right,
the
hold
exact
on,
same
hold on,
thing.
hold on.
I probably would have been like, oh my god.
Honestly,
Dad, what the fuck? I don't know what
you
this is.
probably
And then you
shouldn't
got
have
people
gotten a
filming you,
used
and like they're putting it on the news and it's
Nintendo
like, tell us
DS
about
for
the
your
porn you
child.
found on
Yeah.
your 3DS.
You probably should have gotten a brand new
I don't know
one.
if you guys caught it.
Granted,
but I'll play it again.
When Santa brought it to him,
Santa. The gift was from Santa. A DS with porn on it. So not only did this kid experience some traumatic shit, but he probably hates Santa now.
Santa brought it? This is Santa brought it, right? That's Santa right there. His dad fucked up. His dad probably his dad probably bought it from some dude in like the back alleyway, and he's like, "Hey man, I got this Nintendo DS here. You kid looking for a DS? Oh yeah, I know it's hard to get one, huh? Look, I got one here in my pocket. I'll give it to you for like for $150. Sounds like a deal? Yeah, it is Christmas. Oh, all right, I'll take it." And it turned out to be the one with porn on it. Now they're just like,
oh my god,
their dad is like, I don't know, man. I think he's trying to get his money back right now, trying to make a news article out of this.
Oh yeah, I would too.
I mean, look at his face. He probably fucked up. He probably knew he fucked up.
his father first called.
Now he's on national television.
Yeah.
Oh well, no. This more seems like a county.
They weren't caught before the refurbishing
county news channel.
Who the f puts porn on the 3DS and then trades it in? Moving on.
Think of all the security.
Oh, he got it from like he got it from GameStop or something. So yeah, yeah. Like I wouldn't buy a used one.
Totally would. That totally sounds like something someone would do.
Yep.
I might even try to fucking do that. Hey, pretty silly prank.
Yeah, man, dude. I don't know. I got some really fucked up shit on my PlayStation 4. So, like, not bad stuff, but it's just me like clipping into like the clothing of characters. And like taking screenshots of that shit, and I show my wife later like, look what I did. I'm stupid.
You want to see the
so
long
dumb.
yuki I made today?
Oh yeah. Oh god, it's funny.
Involving online games and interactive sites. This one tonight is different.
I'm so ready.
ABC 15 investigator Joe Ducey takes us into a fake world, creating real problems for one local family.
He was so upset. I mean, he was just heartbroken. I mean, this was his whole Christmas.
She's talking about real money lost in a virtual world, a world set in medieval times.
RuneScape?
What?
We got
No
a
way.
news report on RuneScape.
Dude, there's a huge like IRL economy.
Can act like someone much older, catching shark.
Every shark you catch,
It's worth 1,000 coins.
Oh man, this has not aged well. Looks like the stock price of sharks in
Oh,
RuneScape is way down.
Fighting enemies.
you killed him.
Yeah.
You killed him?
Killed
Yeah.
him? Yeah.
He spent years gaining a high level in an online game called RuneScape. Timmy and his family recently learned this virtual world is full of some real life.
You know what? It turns out he's only like level 10.
Can I speak to you for a moment?
Yeah.
Oh my god, is this like 9-year-old kid? And his RuneScape name is Hellslayer.
In just minutes, Timmy's password was hacked, stolen. His account with all these points and belongings emptied out.
It's your items, and to have someone steal it without hesitation, it's just wrong.
Let's have a moment of silence for Timmy.
All right, moment of
So many
silence.
others.
I agree.
All right, moment of
RuneScape
silence.
accounts were hacked. Thank you.
You may be thinking, who cares? It's just fake points in a make-believe world.
I care, Joe. I care.
Then at Christmas it was coming up, and I told everybody, all the relatives, give him cash.
Grandmother Claire Kephart says Timmy received and spent $140
Look at the office, though.
to buy virtual swords and
$140.
Awesome grandma.
God damn.
That is an amazing
Cash,
grandma.
So he can pay
However,
his membership fee and room.
that is some money compared to nowadays.
Attorney General Terry Goddard has another
Okay,
concern.
Wales will spend $50,000 on fucking
They brought
Diablo
in the
Immortal.
Attorney
I know,
General on
right?
this story.
The sinister part of the people, the adults leading the 11-year-old to another site, is the adults leading 11-year-olds to personal contact.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so funny story. This one time, me and my brother met someone on RuneScape, and we asked them if they knew where our elementary school was, and we agreed to meet them. And I was in the 3rd grade, my brother was in 6th grade, and we left a note at home saying, we're going to meet this person we met online. We're going to Ben Franklin. We left that for our parents, and we were about to leave.
We're going to Ben
And my
Franklin.
stepmom came running down the door, so like, you are not going there, like freaking out. And I couldn't understand why, because I was so innocent at the time.
Last year, a Dutch court took virtual crime seriously, prosecuting 2 teens for stealing imaginary items on RuneScape.
There was a court case for that?
God dang.
You probably don't
my
know
God.
it yet, but there is a method to triple your money. Even
JK.
Oh my God. Let's move on.
So you can see right here, I'm getting ready to serve. All I do is throw that ball up in the air, and when I
Damn!
God, dude, so
And
many
there goes the
TVs
tennis
and
racket.
mirrors and controllers were broken during the Wii times. I remember we got that the day the Wii came out, and we threw that fucking remote.
Oh man, do you remember that time where this lady went to a water drinking contest and she drank a ton of water, won first place, and won the Wii system for her son? Well, that, yeah, that cost her life. So yeah, she got waterlogged. She basically drank a ton of water.
She basically she drank so much water that she got water poisoning.
Yeah,
that's actually a fucking thing.
Yep.
Surprisingly, that's actually a thing. You can drink too much water and get poisoning from water.
Yeah, that was sad, man. Like that was
that
when
is
the
really
Wii
sad.
first came out. So
That
shit.
sucks.
Yeah.
She pretty much drowned herself.
I'm
Yeah, she did.
surprised we didn't break anything.
I didn't have it on there all the way. Make sure that your accessories are definitely latched on all the way. That's not good.
Wow. She's like dying in the background.
Did you like that?
And now we're going back to 90s.
The way he said it.
Starting
Did you like that?
Did you like that?
Pokemania, they called it.
Be forewarned if you haven't been already, the hottest thing in the 12 and under set is coming soon to a theater near you.
Pokemon,
movie.
the first
Fuck
movie.
yeah, I went and saw that movie in theaters, man. I still got my
Oh
my ancient
man,
Mew
I don't
card.
have
Let me
it
go find
anymore,
it.
but I remember exactly
Check
what
that
card he's
out.
about to bring
That
up.
was the
Yeah,
sweetest
dude!
thing in
I
the
fucking
world
had
to me
that
as a
thing. That
kid.
was so awesome.
Check out that sick holographic.
Oh, dude.
So what
I still got mine.
exactly
It's a little bit
is
bent.
Pokemon. Cute.
I don't know where mine
characters
is. I know I had
who are
one though.
Supercharged so they can fight their enemies. But some experts say the entire Pokemon phenomenon is the enemy.
What?
But some experts say the entire Pokemon phenomenon is the enemy.
I love you. Let's be best friends and destroy the capitalist
God.
American government.
In my opinion, parents should not let their kids
Chin,
watch
Pokemon.
Pokemon, play Pokemon, buy Pokemon cards, have anything whatsoever to do with Pokemon.
If that was my mother, I would have hated life as a child. Seeing all my
Agreed.
buddies playing Pokemon and like my mom is the only one that's like, nope, you can't. It's dangerous, violent.
Because the message is violence.
Yep.
The message in Pokemon is violence. Wait till Call of Duty comes out.
But
Oh,
many
yeah.
parents
Oh,
disagree.
oh,
It's really, I
jeez.
think, an okay thing for the kids because they learn to save their allowance, to budget for it, and they learn to trade and be kind of reasonable with their friends.
Finally,
Yeah, that's-
a parent
that's
that
a-
talks some
that's a
sense.
good
That's a really
mom.
good point. That's a good mom right
Yeah.
there.
Soul Report.
She
was
knows.
the inspiration for the Chim Pokemon episode of South Park.
Oh no.
Join the fight for Japanese supremacy of the world. More to come.
Like their satire was spot on.
Many school officials think the craze has gone too far.
Am I the only one who misses Fat Pikachu? Write in the comments if you miss Fat Pikachu.
School officials are finding that Pokemon cards are responsible for fistfights, and the constant beating is not only distracting kids from classwork, but turning the
over Pokemon cards?
market.
Hey, Timmy.
I don't believe that.
I'll give you a for your lunch money.
I don't think children have fist fights over Pokemon cards. Those are the kids who are too afraid to go touch a bee. Trust me, I was one of them.
Yeah, you see that, dude?
Parents, and they didn't.
So, dude, that I feel like really smart people that owned Pokemon cards back then would do that shit, where they go and be like, "Hey, I got Blastoise. I'll trade it for you for your lunch money."
Know what to think of it.
You want my shiny Charizard?
Like, hey,
oh god,
give me your lunch money for a year.
Up your child.
But that
it's worth more than that now. Shit.
Yeah, it is actually. It's fucking expensive.
I guarantee you, these people haven't seen any of the cartoons at all. They have no concept at all.
This fucking guy, I love this guy. Psychiatrists don't know a goddamn thing.
Iro, how do you answer the question? Is this just toy collectibles? Is it a movement? Is it a craze? Is it a state of being?
It's a craze for little kids to enjoy themselves with. Adults are not going to get into this a lot. I think through the holidays, guaranteed, and I can probably guarantee you there's another year and a half to this craze. It hasn't even peaked yet.
That's true.
It appears it lasted a good 24 years and is still going strong.
It's true. Yep.
Pandemonium. As the map-based game explodes in popularity, players are flooding into public spaces, creating some problems.
Oh yeah, I remember this. It was crazy.
For her son became a Pokestop, where players earn rewards.
Oh, now.
God damn, that's nice. That's really nice.
You know, it's nice and it's not nice
I don't know
because
laugh or cry laughing.
Yep.
Because
it's
you don't
so like I don't know if they do it.
Nice, and it's like, oh well, I mean, people are fucking assholes, and they probably defiled the grave.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
So
yep. I mean, it depends. I think I don't know if you're a mother or a father and you have a kid that liked Pokemon, it's like.
No,
this is my son's. This is my son's, passion before he passed, and they did that for my son when he passed. Like, I'd be pretty touched.
I'd be ecstatic. Yeah, all you motherfuckers.
But then it becomes a Pokemon stop, and people are just there stepping over my son's grave.
Fucking $5 for a burger and a hot dog.
Yeah,
I'd be making money on it.
Yeah, it'll definitely be.
I mean, it'd be kind of. I mean, hey, look,
it's
they're
good
making
and
an
bad.
admission fee to pay your respects and play Pokemon with my son.
Yep, exactly. I like that.
That's how I see it.
Yep, I like that.
Pay an admission.
Designed to stop players.
That way, you can guarantee that nobody's gonna like really fuck it up.
We had people asking and sort of trying to get in through the other gate of our yard, and I thought, well, we have kale here. We can't have that stomped over and stuff.
We have kale here.
That is probably the most Canadian thing I have ever heard.
Kale's a good source of protein.
New alert from the World Health
you're
Organization
vegan.
about video game addiction. The organization is
You know what else is a good source of protein?
Gaming disorder as
A nice slab of
Gaming
pork.
disorder. Michael Strahan, what the
Delicious.
hell are you doing on ABC
I
News?
love pork.
Talking about gaming disorder?
Some saying it's about time we recognize the intense pull of video games, given the science that shows there could be some addictive nature to them.
Some addictive nature to them.
Some.
Just a little.
I mean, I might have a problem.
Nature to them. This
God
think I have a
damn,
problem.
$100,000.
A red flag.
Oh,
For the first time adding
trust me,
gaming disorder
Diablo
to
Immortal
the
already
list
beat
of
it.
addictive
Yep.
activities, likening it to substance abuse and gambling disorders.
It might be fine to give this
Now
its own
Between
classification,
Diablo
but it's
and Lost Ark.
The phrase gaming disorder.
Oh yeah,
Those
dude.
two games.
There's some fucking whales
so
out there.
fucking funny. Well, to be fair, I probably got gaming disorder. Every news report, everyone
me
that
too.
talks about video
Me,
games
same.
and the dangers it has on children, you can always boil it down to just parents should be involved in their kids' lives.
Anderson says it is going
Very
to take
true.
parents paying attention to keep this problem from exploding.
And recommend talking to your kids.
As a parent, there are some things you can do to protect your kids.
So what this does is it forces parents to be parents.
Hello, moms and dads.
Well, it's your job.
Your kids are going to play games.
It's your job. Yeah, it is. It is your job.
Be there.
I gotta go back. I want to hear him say it.
As a parent, there are some things you can do to protect your kids.
So what this does is it forces parents to be parents.
Hello, moms and dads.
What's your job?
What was your job?
It's your job.
Really be there to answer questions and help them through that.
And you know, it's
Ooh,
not
Halo.
always the kid with the problem.
Halo.
It may be the parent with the problem.
You know, I mean, you have to be involved in what your kids are looking at.
It's up to parents
Whoa,
to control what
sex box.
Meet
Oh, shit.
Litter Robot, the self-cleaning automatic
Hey!
litter box for cats.
You have that.
Eliminates the bird.
I used to.
A growing addiction,
Oh, what happened to it?
potentially stunting the
I finally
development of
stopped
children.
working. A lot of
One
stuff
doctor
was
uses-
due to corrosion, so I had to like keep replacing parts by parts. But eventually,
Okay.
it started to kind of get into the circuitry itself.
Oh
And
shit.
since mine was like first gen, yeah, it was like 5-6 years old, I think. No, wait, 5. I think it's 5 years old. So
Wow, it actually lasted longer than I thought it would.
yeah, it was a good purchase.
Is the term digital heroin.
It was only a matter of time before we equated gaming addiction with hardcore drug abuse.
They say he won't stop, can't stop playing video games on.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Fucking intervene.
Can't
in
stop,
his
won't
life,
stop.
man. Tell him, get your ass off the computer chair, go outside. That's what my
Yeah.
parents would do. Like
Be
I
a
said, man,
fucking
it always
parent,
comes back to
bro.
like just parents being involved.
What's a typical day in Josh's life?
Sleeping until 11, 12, and then he would be on until like 1, 2 in the morning.
12 hours.
Easily.
First of all,
Yeah.
Instead of
First of
enforcing any
all,
kind
okay.
of rules or discipline on our child, what did we do? We went straight to ABC News.
But why didn't you just
Yeah, hold on, pause it.
away? I don't understand.
First of all, right, like that whole situation. One, at least he's not outside selling drugs, getting involved with gangs, hanging out with the wrong clique. At least he's, he's at least safe.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
However, on the other hand, he definitely shouldn't be on there all the time. He should at least be hanging out with family and doing other things.
Yeah.
But
like back then,
I was the same exact way as him, though. I'd wake up, play video games, go to sleep. Wake up, play video games, go to sleep. If I wasn't playing video games, I was just an ornery child.
Yeah, I usually go outside and kind of hang out with my friends,
Yeah, and that's
hang
what
out
I
with
would
Dylan.
do.
I'll actually like walk downtown, and that was like, I'd say like a couple miles, and I'll walk.
Yeah.
And hang out for a while, and I'll walk back like around 10 o'clock at night. Like I'll stay out like really late, like 10, 11 p.m., sometimes 1 in the morning, and
Yeah.
I'll just walk my ass home, just
I
in
like
the dark.
even though I played a lot of video games, I
Just to
also
play,
hung out with
I'll
my
actually
friends a
go
lot,
back
too.
home during that time and play video games for a bit before I actually fall
Oh.
asleep.
So I have a story, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I was in high school, about 11th or 12th grade, right? And,
Yeah.
and my grades are bad because all I did was play video games and I hated school. That shit. So every time my mom would ground me from the video games, I'd be like, okay, fine. I'll just go over to my friend's house and watch him play video games. because
That's a good
she
one.
She would call my friend's mom, who lives 2 doors down, and call her and be like, hey, Steven's grounded from video games, can't play any.
Wow.
So I would.
That's so funny.
I would
That is so
basically,
funny.
Secondhand game off of my friend.
Dude, my mom would do that too. Yeah.
It's so fucking bad, dude.
It happened at least once to like every kid that was born in the 90s and grew up with like Windows 98 PC games, PlayStation,
dude.
Xbox, Nintendo. Yeah. Yep. Good times.
Story time over.
Great question.
Because when we did take it away, there was a lot of problems in our house with this behavior.
I don't have a child.
What kind of
but,
problems?
I mean, my parents took my consoles away when I did bed, and there were problems for a bit. But it's like they're my parents. What am I gonna do?
You have used the term digital heroin. Really? Digital heroin? Is it that bad?
Yes, because I'm a fucking idiot.
Al and Christina are wondering if Josh's brain can give them any clues as to what is wrong. So they take him for a functional MRI.
They're taking a fucking brain scan.
What the
What?
Video games too much. Just
What?
take the shit away.
That didn't make any sense.
His theory,
All right, hold on.
proven,
Wait,
is that
pause it.
excessive gaming may change brain activity. Josh's brain scans are troubling.
We've seen this type of neurological deterioration in gamers who prefer to play Call of Duty.
I'm just so flabbergasted at this because you're gonna take a brain activity scan of a child who's stuck in a machine for 2 fucking hours and has nothing to think about at all. So he's basically on autopilot, just kind of chilling. Of course his fucking brain activity is going to be low. If you really wanted to do this right, you should have put him in a fucking game and then take his brain scan. Unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to put him in a machine during that whole experience.
You can do like those little things that you put in your head, like
you could do that
detect
too.
neural activity in your brain.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they've already, like, now, I don't know when this fucking news report was done, but nowadays they have taken scans of people who play video games, and there's a lot of activity in the brain when that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're doing all kinds of different things. You're paying attention to things on the screen. This thing's happening over here. This thing's happening over here. You're doing things with your hands. You're doing things with your other hand. It's an amalgamation of different things. I think it can be a healthy experience, but you have to manage it.
Yep, I agree.
All right, I'm good.
Okay.
Vanguard.
There should be much more activity.
There should be more red.
There should be more red.
What else we got?
Are the words PlayStation Portable going to end up on your kid's Christmas list? PSPs are good, clean fun, right?
Yeah.
So why are they also known by the name PlayStation Pornable?
What?
Spoil anybody's Christmas, but there are hidden dangers parents should be aware of.
You don't want to spoil anyone's Christmas, but there could be porn on your child's video game console.
You know. So, who hasn't searched up porn before? And the fact that you can connect to your Wi-Fi with the PSP.
I've discovered so many ways to find porn on my shit. Like,
hey man, back then when Tumblr was cool, I had my PSP 3000, and when Tumblr was cool, I'll go check out Tumblr, I have my own Tumblr, and then you see all the fucking porn, all the freaking furries and shit, dude. It's like, oh damn, I'm only in middle school. I'm like, holy crap. All right, well, gotta be sure I turn on that non-safe for work filter. But did I?
I didn't. I'm guilty.
Same.
Portable gaming devices are all the rage, with a generation of teens convincing their parents they're a must-have.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Playing Battlefront 2? Yes.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That's the right footage right there. That's the perfect footage.
Inside is a
PSP was so cool.
That with a Wi-Fi connection can access
I still have
the
mine.
internet.
Parents can watch their child
I never got a PSP.
on the internet in the kitchen.
Oh man, it was
living
cool.
room.
I loved
But
it.
with this, you can take it anywhere.
And that opens up
Take it up
Pandora's
anywhere. Oh my god, really?
Oh dear.
Jeez.
Oh dear.
What is happening?
Whoa!
Build a bomb? Cool plan?
Oh my gosh. SWAT gun. This isn't Dylan's PSP, right?
So
I'm just kidding.
He brought his PlayStation Portable to school.
This is an incident that has opened our eyes.
On a dare, Jack Harris showed his friends how his PSP could display pictures of naked women.
And that kid was the hero in middle school. I like how they started there. That is just perfect.
Porn isn't the only danger out there.
What is?
Hatred, violence, and the means to carry out deadly schemes can all be accessed through gaming devices with an internet connection.
White power websites. What kind of fucking teenager is going?
You might not take iron crosses all over a website as a warning sign that you should immediately leave. And if you don't leave, you might start reading and buying into hateful ideas.
Oh my fucking god, this is so funny.
Predator posing as another gamer.
Every single one of these, man, it's all the same. And why do they have RuneScape?
Dude, it's like one news outlet makes a report and then every other news outlet just follow suit.
They all have to follow suit. They follow the same script. They follow the same story. Interview the same people.
Yeah, man. It's like, yeah, these guys got a lot of views on their outlet. Why not just look into the same topic and do the same thing?
Why not? Hey, we'll even go the extra mile and take him to a fucking hospital.
Oh, people be talking about these for ages,
This guy's a little slow.
Yeah, for real. God damn. People are so funny.
Oh my gosh.
Footage. Could you actually play RuneScape on a PSP? That would have been pretty sick. Oh, this is a classic right here. Mass Effect sex scandal. Sex box? New video game shows full digital nudity and sex.
A new role-playing video game that is leaving nothing to the imagination. Mass Effect is what it's called. It's made for Microsoft's
Xbox man, Mass Effect, dude.
Some parts of this is the full digital.
Wow.
So, I got a story to tell about Mass Effect.
Yeah, that's why it's a masterpiece, baby. I'm pretty sure like 90% of the clips I gathered are from Fox News.
And the ability for the players to
yeah, Fox News is. I don't
They're
know.
so
They're
hateful,
dumb.
dude.
Yeah,
They're
they
so
are.
hateful. It's so fear-monger. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I actually follow Fox News just to see all the funny shit that they cover, and I'm just like, man.
It sort of cracks me up whenever I hear a company say that there's all these controls.
Fox
in there
News
that you can
cracks me
monitor
up.
the time and you can, basically Pandora's box is open.
Pandora's box is open. Is that right?
Who the video game is for. It might be for adults, but if you look at the statistics, who is playing video games but adolescent males, not their dads? So that's the first thing that damages this.
What?
We know that all the research shows
My dad played a fuckload of video games. What are you talking about?
Yeah, same.
Well, sexuality does too.
No, it doesn't, you dumb cunt.
And here's how they as these objects of desire, as these, hot bodies. I mean, they don't show women as being valued for anything other than their sexuality.
Oh my god.
In this game,
oh my god.
Women's are nothing but objects.
That's not even close.
Oh my gosh.
I want to ask.
That's not. Hold on, pause.
Really funny.
All right, let's get.
That's not even close, dude. You're looking at the surface of Mass Effect and just the shit you've seen around the internet. You're not going any deeper than that. All of these characters that you can romance in the game have extremely deep story arcs.
Yeah, I know, and
they're their own unique characters.
Yeah, it's an art. It's a form of art.
It's a form of storytelling. It's a form of art. It's a form of creation that we'll just call them the normies don't understand.
Yep.
It's just ridiculous. And then when I was growing up, they're fucking throwing all this information at your parents, fucking leading them astray, fear-mongering them into an idea that's not true.
Yep.
Oh, fucking the little short story I was going to get to earlier about Mass Effect is when I was younger and Mass Effect came out, I borrowed the game from my friend, right? And he told me that there was sex in it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do everything I can not to get the sex scene because my mom is watching because the console was in the living room. So I get to this one part and the characters are romancing and I wasn't really intending for it. So I'm going through the speech options and I'm being real careful. It was like, Mom, I turned around and looked at my mom and I was like, there actually might be a sex scene coming up and I'm trying really hard to avoid it. And she's like, yeah, okay. So I go through the options. I'm like, okay, that seems safe. That seems safe.
Your mom watched the whole thing.
Fucking sex scene, dude. I was like, no, I didn't do it on purpose. I swear.
Your mom watched you play Mass Effect the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. I think she liked it. I'm pretty sure she liked it. Yeah,
she enjoyed the game.
Yeah,
like watched me play the game and shit.
Does she enjoy the story?
I don't know. I never asked.
Oh, okay.
But when it came to the sex scene, she made me turn it off.
That's so funny.
She cut me off.
Oh god. Should just let her play, and help you get past that point. Then give your controller back and just resume your story.
Yep.
Yeah.
I eventually did finish it.
Incorrect. Yeah, it's completely incorrect. First of all, you can play as a man or a woman in the game. Cooper, have you ever played Mass Effect?
No.
That's it. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to hear. We can move on to the next segment now. You like how she's doing this like full-on report? She's so sure of what she's talking about, but she's never played the game.
Cooper, have you ever played Mass Effect?
No.
I bet you he did.
No.
No.
Well, I think what's interesting about this, we talk about, sexuality in the media. One of the great things about Mass Effect, for people that have played it know this is a sort of a choose-your-own-adventure story, and it doesn't force you down any situation. You can actually play through this game without the sexual situation ever happening.
Right, and the young boys
game.
are going to be choosing not to have sex. That'll be what they'll choose. I mean, let's be realistic
it's not a simple choice, but Cooper, it's not a simple choice. You don't turn to the game and says, would you like to have sex or not?
I love that Jeff is like shilling for Mass Effect. This lady who has never played it and doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about.
No, not all men are animals, all right?
Modeling your life.
Yeah, seriously.
It's a much more powerful form of media.
Darlin, I got to go with the research. And the research says there's a new study out of University of Maryland right now that says that boys that play video games cannot tell the difference between what they're seeing in a video game and the real world.
What the
What are you talking about? What research? Can I get a reference to this?
Are they calling us dumb? Oh my god.
Between real life and what I was seeing on the screen.
According to the research here,
people that play video games.
According to the research here in this university, men are animals, and they just want one thing, and it's sickening.
They gave him like
it's disgusting
1 minute to discuss this before moving on. Come on, Fox. We got to cut him off. Jeff is speaking the actual truth of the game. We got to cut it off, and we got to go with our narrative.
An adults-only rating. That's the highest rating that it can have. So first of all, this board that rates them needs to have their head examined. And this made me feel old watching this. What happened to Atari and Pinball and Pac-Man?
God, you are old. You are so old.
Because you're fucking ancient and don't understand the fucking
clip.
Be careful.
Older after this clip.
All kinds of bad stuff coming through the internet, through video games, and the reality is, I would argue, that the government cannot and should not censor everything coming across the web and in video games. At the end of the day, it's just like Chet said, it's up to parents to control what their kids are seeing.
Yep.
True.
Finally, someone 100% talks some sense.
Brianna is describing the first time she accidentally stumbled into a strip club on Roblox.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh,
What?
There's a fucking strip club in Roblox.
And subscribe to the Act Man for more awesome content. Don't forget to order your everyday earbuds and use the code to get a special discount. Reporting live from ACT News, this has been the Act Reporter, signing out.
Man, I love the Act Man, seriously.
Dude, he's so great. He's so fucking great. That whole stick with the quantum TV shit, that pissed me off. He shouldn't have got shafted like that.
That's crazy,
such
man.
bullshit.
Yep, that was. But yep, can't really do much.
Man.
Yeah. But yep, Act Man. Check out this channel. This was a great video. I totally relate to this ever since I was a kid. I remember the whole Call of Duty 4 thing when it first came out. It took everyone's lives, and everyone's just playing Call of Duty. Everyone's like, oh, school shootings, all that stuff, all of that happened. So it's because they play Call of Duty, Man, that's stupid.
When Modern Warfare 2 came out, and there was that the no Russian fucking, oh my god. It was everywhere.
Yep.
It was everywhere. But it was brilliant, dude. It didn't force you into it. It warned you. It was like, yo, this is fucked up. It's really fucked up.
It is. It gave you a choice.
I'm telling you, man.
It gave you a choice to literally skip it or not. And
yeah,
I played that shit, dude. I want to see
I played
the
it
full
too. I was
spectacular,
what
just
the
how
fuck
brutal
is going on?
That story mission really was. And I was like,
so, wait a minute.
Yeah, that was pretty fucked up.
When did Modern Warfare 2 came out? It came out in 2010, right?
Modern Warfare 2, I think 2008. We can check real quick.
Modern Warfare 2?
Let me check real quick. Yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2009. Nope, that's
2009.
Wait, 2009. Wow. Yeah.
Wow. That's a long time ago.
Yep. That was pretty close.
Wow. That was only 8 years after fucking after 9/11. So yeah, I understand crazy. Why I got so much shit. But also at the same time, it fucking warned you, dude. Nobody acted like it was funny. No one was fucking laughing about it. but companies are gonna, or news stations are going to make a big deal out of it anyway. Just in general, the media was going to make a big deal out of it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't intended to be funny. It was intended to shock you.
Yep, it was definitely... Call of Duty, like, they do a pretty good job kind of showing the horrors of, war.
Yeah, and that's the point. It's not supposed to glorify it.
Yep. It's like... what was it? Assassin's Creed does a pretty good job, like, being historically accurate with some parts of the game.
Yeah, with some parts, but they do get a little creative.
Yep. But it's just they're kind of blending in real life with nonfiction.
Yeah. And that's really hard too, because you start turning off the history nuts, and when you try to mix your story in with real history, you turn off the people who are actually invested in the story in the first place.
Yep.
Because it's like, well, that doesn't make any sense, because that wouldn't happen in real life, or vice versa. The history nuts are like, well, why the fuck did you go with this if you were going that direction?
Yeah.
Didn't make any sense. But in general, they do an okay job.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. Well, that about wraps it up for me.
Yep.
I thought that was a great video. Thanks for watching, everybody.